Right, friends, we are going to discuss 40 more questions and answers today in the second part of third week of January 2015. So, for this week, we are going to take up another 40 questions and answers. Look at the first question. Name the Tamil novel written by Perumal Murugan which created controversy in Tamil Nadu. Because of controversy, finally, there were discussions with the author and subsequently Mr. Murugan told that he is not going to write any more novels, and the name of the Tamil novel is Madhoru Bhagan. The right answer for this is Madhoru Bhagan, and it was widely discussed during the literature festival held at Jaipur also. Right? Look at the second one. H1N1 virus causes disease known as. H1N1 virus causes the disease which is known as swine flu. Right? This virus is prominent in the pigs. Sometimes humans also get infected with this virus. Basically, this virus influenza is famous in pigs. Human beings contract it very rarely. Once it is contracted, it is transmitted from one person to the other person. In recent times, Telangana state is worst affected, especially Hyderabad city is worst affected by swine flu, and there are cases reported in Delhi and Haryana also in recent times. So, swine flu is the disease which is caused due to the virus H1N1, which is predominantly from pigs. And I would like to tell you one more thing, that is the medicine which is used for containing this swine flu is Tamiflu, Tamiflu. This is the medicine which is used to control this H1N1 virus or to treat the swine flu disease. Basically, the swine flu affects the lungs. That's why loss of lives are reported from many parts of the country, especially Delhi, Hyderabad. These are worst affected in recent times. Right? Look at the third question. Recently, Government of India, Ministry of Health gave draft guidelines. As per those guidelines, the penalty is going to be increased from 200 to rupees 1000 if anyone smokes in public or in restricted areas. If anyone takes up smoking in restricted areas, he will be penalized rupees 1000 if the draft circular becomes a law in future. That is sent for circulation for getting the opinion of the public, and subsequently if it is enacted as a law, the penalty will be raised from rupees 200 to rupees 1000 if someone smokes in restricted areas. Right? Let us hope this law to come up as early as possible. Right? Look at the next question. 5 areas were identified for improvement in the Sister City Pact between Varanasi and Kyoto. Right? India and Japan signed a memorandum of understanding for developing this Varanasi and Kyoto. Sister City Pact was signed between Varanasi and Kyoto, for which around 5 areas were identified for improvement. Right? And remember, I would like to remind you, with the US assistance, 3 smart cities are coming up. Those smart cities are Allahabad, Ajmer and Visakhapatnam. Right? The next question. USAID, United States Agency for International Development, United States Agency for International Development, and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Mr. Bill Gates was the man behind this Microsoft. So, this Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as well as United States Agency for International Development came forward to become partner in India's Swachh Bharat program. Government wants to ensure the Swachh Bharat program by 2019 when we complete 150 years of Mahatma Gandhi's birth. Right? Look at the next question. The President promulgated MMDR Ordinance 2015. MMDR Ordinance is Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Ordinance. Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Ordinance. This modifies the Act of 1957. Actual act is Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act of 1957. Now President promulgated ordinance which modifies the Act of 1957. This paves the way for iron ore, exploration of iron ore as well as aluminium and other minerals. That's why Rio Tinto CEO came to India, and government is proactive in exploring various metals available in this country, right? The next question. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon dedicated to the nation a 10 megawatt canal top solar power plant. When you are looking at canal top solar power plants over the canals, solar power plants are being established. This is the brainchild of the then Gujarat Chief Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, and in Gujarat lot of solar power plants are being coming up over the canals. Recently Ban Ki-moon dedicated to the nation a 10 megawatts canal top solar power plant near Vadodara. The answer is Vadodara, and solar power plant over canals is, you can say, the Gujarat state is ahead, or I can say it is the one and only state where solar power plants are coming up over the canals. It benefits in two ways. Lot of precious land is saved. That means the land can be used for some other purpose, and second thing is it prevents evaporation of water from the canals. So two-way it is beneficial. Of course, third one is it is producing clean energy. Government wants to produce clean energy, especially solar energy of 100 gigawatt by 2022, as I have already told you in the first question and answer session, right? Look at the next question. Operation Enduring Freedom. The name given to the NATO operation, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is nothing but a military alliance of Western countries. The NATO forces were in Afghanistan from 2001 to 2014. They left by the end of 2014 to protect the country from Taliban forces, and ultimately these forces left last year, and now only 12,000 forces are there to train the Afghan army. So the name given to this program is Operation Enduring Freedom. Please remember, the name given to the NATO operation in Afghanistan is Operation Enduring Freedom, right? Next one. Sahitya Akademi Award in Sanskrit was given to the famous Sanskrit poet Prabhunath Dwivedi. Prabhunath Dwivedi, Sanskrit poet. He was given Sahitya Akademi Award for 2014 for the compilation or collection of 16 short stories, Kanakalochanaha. Right? Look at the next question. Lithuania joined Euro from 1st January 2015. Now the Euro countries are probably 19 out of the total European Union's 28 countries. So Lithuania became the 19th country from 1st January 2015. Now the currency of Lithuania is Euro, but prior to joining European Euro currency zone, the currency of that country was Litas. Litas, Litas. Right? Look at the next question. 100 dead bodies were found floating near Periyar Ghat in Unnao in Uttar Pradesh. Enquiry has been ordered. Half-burnt bodies and dead bodies of almost 1 year old. These were seen floating in Periyar Ghat of Unnao in Uttar Pradesh. Enquiry has been ordered. We have to wait for the enquiry report. What went wrong with those dead bodies? Why that around 100 dead bodies were floating in that river? Right. Look at the next one. Name the Greenpeace activist. Greenpeace is the non-governmental organization working in this country with the aid of foreign funds, and Government of India is cautious about the activities of these organizations working in India with foreign funds. Government of India says their activities are stalling development in the name of environmental issues, and these organizations are supported by foreign countries. That's why government is very cautious. And Priya Pillai, which you are looking into the picture, Priya Pillai was not allowed to go to London to address the parliamentarians group there, and she addressed through Skype. Right? So the correct answer is Priya Pillai of Greenpeace organization. Now look at the next question. Name the first smartphone launched with Tizen operating system. The first smartphone launched with the Tizen operating system is Samsung. Right? Move on to the next question. Mike Marksey, who died at 61. Mike Marksey died at 61, is famous journalist, political activist and author, and he died at the age of 61, and British born and settled in America. He is Mike Marksey and died at the age of 61. He is journalist, political activist and author. Right? The Hindu Lit for Life 2015. That means the Hindu, famous newspaper group of India, organized this festival. The Hindu Lit for Life 2015. Hindu Lit for Life 2015 was held in Chennai. Right? Next one. Salman Mohiuddin, who was on his way to Turkey, allegedly to join ISIS forces. All of you know that ISIS is the terrorist organization. ISIS, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. They are administering a lot of areas in Iraq and Syria. They proclaimed as the Caliphate of Islam, and Mr. Salman Mohiuddin, he is from Hyderabad. He was about to flow to Turkey to join ISIS forces, and he was arrested in Shamshabad International Airport of Hyderabad. Right? Salman Mohiuddin, who was arrested, was from Hyderabad, and he was arrested in Shamshabad International Airport. Right? Look at the next one. Former IPS officer, whose nickname is Iron Lady, Kiran Bedi, joined Bharatiya Janata Party. She is the chief ministerial candidate from BJP side, whereas Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is the chief ministerial candidate from Aam Aadmi Party. Fierce battle is on for the power at Delhi. Right? Name the airport where 2 police officers were arrested in Gold Smuggling Rocket. It is very rare to find the involvement of police officers, but in Cochin International Airport, 2 police officers were aiding the smugglers, and these 2 police officers were arrested, and it is Cochin International Airport. Right? Look at the next question. Jagtar Singh Tara, he was the convict in the assassination of former Punjab Chief Minister Beant Singh. Right? He was extradited to India from Thailand. From Thailand, he was extradited to India for further inquiry. He was convicted in the assassination of former Punjab Chief Minister Beant Singh. Okay, let us look at the next question. Name the film which won the Best Picture trophy at the 20th Critics' Choice Movie Awards. In 20th Critics' Choice Movie Awards, the best film is Boyhood. The film which was made for almost 12 years is Boyhood. It reveals the agony of a boy whose parents got divorced. It depicts the agony of a boy when his parents got divorced. So the film was made over a span of 12 years when boy turns into adulthood. So depicting the real nature of changes taking place in the boy because of separation of his parents. So Boyhood got Best Picture trophy at 20th Critics' Choice Movie Awards. Right? Look at the next one. Hari Shankar Brahma, popularly known as H.S. Brahma, took over as the 19th Chief Election Commissioner of the nation. I would like to tell you, Election Commission is constitutional body. It has one Chief Election Commissioner as well as 2 election commissioners, and Mr. H.S. Brahma took over as Chief Election Commissioner, but his tenure will be hardly 3 months as he is attaining 65 years of age by April 2015. Right? Next question. The Red Sari, a dramatized biography of Sonia Gandhi written by Javier Moro, was released in India recently. The author belongs to Spain. At first, this book was published in Spanish language in the year 2008. Subsequently, it got translated into many languages, but the book could not be released in India, whatever the reason, and now the book got released in India. So, the Red Sari, a dramatized biography of Sonia Gandhi, is the biography of the Congress leader Sonia Gandhi. It was written by Javier Moro, first in Spanish and later on translated to many other languages. Recently, the book got released in India. Right? Look at the next one. Sports Integrity Unit of CBI recently recommended action against 4 players. These 4 players forged the age records to participate in the underage tournament. Have you understood? The boy is actually 15 years old, but his age was forged to 12 years so as to participate in the tournament meant for younger kids. So, this happened in table tennis. In table tennis, recently 4 players forged their records to participate in the underage tournament. It's very unfortunate part of the story, right? Next question. Government every year fixes fair and remunerative price for sugar cane. This year, for the 2015-16, Government of India fixed 230 rupees per quintal. That means rupees 2300 per ton as the remunerative price for sugar cane farmers. Last year it was 220, increased by 10 rupees. Now the government fixed 230 for the year 2015-16. Let us move on to the next question. Phase 3 auction of FM radio channels. Now we have FM channels in metros as well as small cities, moderate cities you can say, and small towns and small cities yet to have their FM channels. Recently, Government of India auctioned phase 3 of FM channels. Government of India decided to auction phase 3 of FM channels, and it is expected to fetch government a revenue of roughly 550 crore rupees. The answer for this question is 550 crore rupees. Look at the next question. Justice Surendra Kumar Sinha took over as the 21st Chief Justice of Bangladesh. Justice Surendra Kumar Sinha, he is the first non-Muslim to become the Chief Justice of Bangladesh. Mr. Surendra Kumar Sinha, he is Hindu, so he became the Chief Justice of Bangladesh. He is the first non-Muslim to become Chief Justice. Right? The next question. Lenovo recently launched 4G LTE smartphone for around 7,000 rupees. LTE is the future of 4G, that is LTE. LTE stands for long-term evolution. Please remember, LTE is long-term evolution, which takes care of data transfer, fast data transfer. That means the bandwidth will be more. That is long-term evolution. Right? Look at the next question. Government wants to ensure housing for all by 2022. I have already told you certain things. Please don't forget. Housing for all by 2022. Swachh Bharat by 2019. Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, 3 villages by 2019 by each parliament member. So these things please do not forget. These are the pet projects of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So government wants to ensure housing for all by 2022. There were discussions held recently by the Honorable Minister for Urban Development and the Prime Minister, and wherein it was decided 16 lakh houses are required in Mumbai, 6 lakh houses in Delhi, 4 lakhs each in Chennai and Kolkata. Right? The final figures are yet to be decided. Initially they thought 3 crore houses are required, and the final figure is yet to be decided. But housing for all by 2022 is the dream of Narendra Modi. Okay. Next question. CII Partnership Summit was recently held. Confederation of Indian Industry. Confederation of Indian Industry, in partnership with various state governments, conducts partnership summits so as to give impetus to industrial development. So Confederation of Indian Industry and Government of Rajasthan recently held summit at Jaipur. Right? Look at the next one. National Thermal Power Corporation, a Maharatna company and the country's biggest bank, State Bank of India. Right? State Bank of India decided to give a term loan of rupees 10,000 crore to NTPC over a period of 15 years. Right? NTPC recently got term loan agreement for 10,000 crore rupees over a period of 15 years from State Bank of India. So the right answer is State Bank of India. This will be for capital expansion of National Thermal Power Corporation, a Maharatna company. Right? Next, the management of SpiceJet. Previously, the majority shareholder were Maran brothers, that is Kalanidhi Maran. Now, after the trouble in the SpiceJet airline, one of the minor partners, Mr. Ajay Singh, came forward to purchase the majority shareholder. So now the SpiceJet management is changing from Mr. Maran to Mr. Ajay Singh. Right? Next one. Hanover Messe 2015. Hanover is the place in Germany. Hanover is the place in Germany where the world's largest trade fair will be held. Where the world's largest trade fair will be held, and this year it is going to be held during April 13th to 17th. Remember, this trade fair is going to be inaugurated by none other than our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Right? Look at the next question. National Immunization Day was observed on 19th January. Right? Immunization of each and every child is the ultimate goal of the country, and National Immunization Day was held on 19th of January. Right? Next question. Union Human Resource Development Minister Smriti Irani recently laid the foundation stone for 14th IIM, Indian Institute of Management, at the beautiful coastal city of Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. So 14th IIM is going to come up at Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Right? The next one. 3 minor fires were reported in Bandipur Sanctuary. 3 minor fires were reported recently in Bandipur Sanctuary. Bandipur Sanctuary is situated in Karnataka, South Indian state. Right? Look at the next one. Mangala Samaravira, who visited India, is the Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka. I would like to tell you, during the recently held elections, Maithripala Sirisena got elected as the president, and his foreign minister, Mangala Samaravira, visited immediately India, and it shows the improvement of relations between India and Sri Lanka, because previously, during Mr. Rajapaksa's regime, Sri Lanka slightly tilted towards China, and now Mr. Maithripala Sirisena has shown inclination to correct that imbalance, or if not tilting towards India, he may ensure that he will ensure a balanced view of both the countries as far as the relations are concerned. With that in view, he sent Mangala Samaravira, Foreign Minister to India first after taking over as the President of Sri Lanka. Right? Look at the next question. The Defence Minister handed over the first series production version of LCA to Indian Air Force at a function held in Bangalore. LCA stands for Light Combat Aircraft. LCA is Light Combat Aircraft. Recently, Defence Minister handed over the first in that series to IAF. Right? Look at the next question. National Bravery Awards are being presented every year on Republic Day. This year they were presented to 24 children on Republic Day. Right? Look at the next question. A Rosetta mission of European Space Agency. I have already told you during the last lecture, Rosetta mission of European Space Agency is with regard to the exploration of comets. Right? Next one. For the project to revive 12 heritage cities under HRUDAI. Right? HRUDAI is the project that is Heritage City Development and Augmentation Yojana. Heritage City Development and Augmentation Yojana, that is HRUDAI. Under HRUDAI, Government of India is going to develop 12 cities of historical importance. Right? So, these 12 cities, Government of India gave funding of rupees 500 crores, out of which the maximum share will go to Varanasi, 89 crores will go to Varanasi, and the total project cost is now 500 crores for development of these cities under the program HRUDAI. There are 12 cities. You can look at this to look at what exactly these places are. Right? So, with this, we will conclude this third week's second question and answer session. We will meet for the fourth week. Thank you. Thanks a lot.